Hello, welcome to the fourth video in this series of listening, decoding and use. In this video, I'm going to focus on a streamlining effect, which I call the hiss effect. And I'm Richard Cauldwell, and I work out of Birmingham in the United Kingdom. The IATEFL conference in Manchester was cancelled this year. My workshop there was to have been my last as an active member of the ELT profession. It's a shame that I won't be giving the workshop in front of an audience, but I've decided to turn some of the content into 4 short YouTube videos with handouts and worksheets available on the Speech and Action website. So this is the 4th and last video, the hiss effect. A quick reminder that this is about listening decoding, and that for listening and pronunciation the goals for mastery are different. Our goal as teachers of listening is to help our learners understand fast, messy, authentic speech, which is much more varied and unpredictable than what they need to produce in order to be intelligible. The ideas and the theory behind the activity suggested here are to be found in A Syllable for Listening Decoding, a book which I published in 2018. My contention is that we could have a publication with 50 or 60 short units, each focusing on one aspect of a decoding difficulty in the teaching of listening. And one section of such a book, if it were to exist, would be called Streamlining Effects. And so what I'm going to focus on today is, in the draft of the contents, listed as number 54, the hiss effect. Okay, so here goes. The sound that is at the beginning of city and still, and in the middle of most, first, used to and asked, and at the end of its and keeps, can have a big effect on the sounds and syllables next to it. It can make them blur or disappear. So one of my favourite examples of the hiss effect is in some lyrics written by Ira Gershwin and set to music by George Gershwin. And this song composed for the Broadway musical Funny Face in 1927. So the way it was written was not like this.
It is wonderful. It is marvellous that you should care for me. It is awful nice. It is paradise. It is what I love to see.
That's not what they did at all. This is what they did.
It's wonderful. It's marvellous that you should care for me. It's awful nice. It's paradise. It's what I love to see.
I really recommend you hear it sung by Ella Fitzgerald. And if you search YouTube for Swonderful, you will find it. And you'll find many other recordings as well. So it is has become it's. So it is has become its, and the its has become swamped by the hiss effect of s. Okay, so this is the warm-up for the hiss effect activity. We have the word crusher, and in columns 4 and 2 we have prominent syllables, and in column 3 we have mush.
Crush, bang, relax.
He said wonderful. And for the next stage in the activity we do a botanic walk, going from greenhouse to garden to jungle. If you don't know what the greenhouse, the garden and the jungle is about, then look at the introductory video. So he said it is going to be wonderful. Those are greenhouse forms. And then the garden, he said it's gonna be wonderful. So there we have the connected speech rules applied. But the jungle form is, he said it's going to be wonderful. He said it's going to be wonderful. So, and in standard orthography, we could represent what's happened to it's going to be as scumby, scumby, scumby. So there's lots of things going on there as well as the hiss effect, but we're focusing on the hiss effect, which has reduced its to s and has changed the nature of the consonant at the beginning of going. Babams can be bamba, babams can be bamba. So what we're doing here is we're playing with this speedy, messy stretch of sound substance in order to help make learners familiar and comfortable with the kind of extreme events that happen in normal everyday speech. He said it's going to be wonderful.
He said it's going to be wonderful.
He said it's going to be wonderful. So we are going to be doing a matching activity, and here's some preparation. We've got the word crusher, crush, bang, relax. Babam, spamba. And then babami, slossa, bamba. Babami, slossa, bamba. And so we're going to keep the babam, bamba framework, but we're going to introduce into the middle of it this messy sound substance which contains examples of the hiss effect. So we've got babami slossa bamba, babam spisa bamba, babamisa bamba, babam spes bamba, babam's just bamba. So this may seem ridiculous, a ridiculous task for learners to do, and perhaps it is, but they're getting practice at doing vocal gymnastics around target items in a messy way, which is typical of extreme events that happen in everyday normal speech. Okay, and so in preparation for the activity, let's just go back into safe territory in the garden. So here are some garden forms. He said it's the best answer. I think it's a problem. They say it's just awful. But no, it's a piece of paper. Well, he eats lots of junk food. And here you will need to ask students to use their handouts. And the handout and the sound files are available online, so you don't have to teach from this video. Okay, so down the left-hand side, in the table on the left-hand side, you have the complete sentences, and in the table on the right-hand side, you have the mush that you have to match up with the red words in the table on the left. And one has been done for you. So the one that has been done for you is, I think it's a problem, and item 3 on the right hand side is issa, which is the hiss affected version of it is a, which has become it's a, which has become issa. So B is the match for 3 and 3 is the match for B. Can you match the others? So we got he said it's the best answer. That's A. And then B. I think it's a problem. C. They say it's just awful. D. But no, it's a piece of paper. And E. Well, he eats lots of junk food. And down the right-hand side, we have eats lots of. It's a piece. It's the best. It's just. And here's the answer key. So it's color-coded, and you can see on the right-hand side, number 1, East Losov goes with number E. On the left, and so on. Spisa goes with D, Issa goes with B, Sebes goes with A, Sebes goes with A, and just goes with C. It's important to do the Botanic Walk with each example. And here I've taken another example using slightly different words. So greenhouse, it is going to be super. Then garden, it's gonna be super. Then jungle, it's gonna be super. Garden again, it's gonna be super. And then lastly, it is going to be super. And then we can also play a foul play or vowel play. So it is going to be good. We apply the hiss effect, skim, and then we just change the vowels, running down, in this case, the short vowels of General British English or received pronunciation. So we've got skimbigit, skembiget, skambagat, skumbagud, skombagod, skumbagud. Why do this? Well, vowels are very often the key feature of different accents. Vowels very often occur in very approximate versions. And let's have another vowel play, this time with long vowels. Skimbigid, skirmbagud, skambagad, skombagod, skumbagud. You may think all of them are unlikely. You may think one or two of them are unlikely. But the whole point is that the sound substance of everyday speech is very, very messy. And by practicing mess and becoming comfortable with the whole variety of sounds that words can have, even to the point of ridiculousness or ridiculosity, whatever the word is, then we're practicing coping with the realities of everyday speech. Okay, so in these 4 videos, I'm demonstrating design ideas for a future publication. But as I am retiring from active participation in ELT, I'll be neither authoring nor publishing Listening, Decoding and Use. If you work for a publisher who might be interested in buying the rights to this design, do encourage them to get in touch via my website. And remember, listening and pronunciation, the goals for mastery are different. Our goal as teachers of listening is to help our learners understand fast, messy, authentic speech, which is much more varied and unpredictable than what they need to produce in order to be intelligible. Thank you.